Hello, this is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel, and I'm here with Amy Uzowski, who is the Administrator of Conservation here in Harwich. And Amy, you are here to talk a little bit about recruiting for your commission. However, first we'd like to hear a little bit about what the Conservation Commission does.
Sure. So the Conservation Commission upholds the Massachusetts Wetlands Protection Act and the Harwich Wetlands Protection Bylaw and regulations. Its jurisdiction is over all wetland types, be it the river, beach, dunes, ponds, things like that. Anything within 100 feet of those resources, or actually for the river, anything within 200 feet of the river falls under Conservation Commission jurisdiction. Also, a lot of floodplain in the town of Harwich, and all that floodplain is also within our jurisdictional area. So people have to abide by laws that govern those areas. There's environmentally sensitive areas, so things like building a new house, building a dock, putting in a seawall, even major landscaping like creation of a view or
right.
managing invasive species.
Making any change to a property within
Correct.
100 feet, is that
Within
correct?
100 feet of a wetland, 200 of the Herring River,
Okay.
and other little streams we have in town. As
We
well
have a
as
lot of water
we
here on
have
the
a
Cape.
lot of water.
Yeah.
And then when you factor in the floodplain, I think it's about a third of the town of Harwich.
Wow. Yeah.
That is under our care and custody. So when you want to do anything to those areas, you need to apply. If it's minor, removing of a hazard tree, putting in a small deck. It might be done administratively through my department. Otherwise, bigger projects, like I said, homes, docks, have to go in front of the Conservation Commission. And they vote on those projects based on the read of the regulations in both the state and local laws with advisement from my department.
Okay.
So they, sorry.
I was just going to say it's an awesome responsibility for you and for the commission.
It is.
Because the climate change and the environmental atmosphere that we have here is so important to our quality of life.
It is. It's
Right?
important to our quality of life. It's important to it's vital for our economy. So we try to, take what people would like to do to their properties and make sure it complies. And in ways, we try to make things a little bit better too, for habitat, for water quality, things like that.
Right.
Yep.
Needs to be a balance, of course.
It has to be a balance.
Right. So I understand you're seeking members for your commission.
We are. We can hold 7 full-time members. And when I say full-time, I just mean voting members. This is not a paid position. This is a volunteer position. We currently have 6, but 2 members come the end of June are going to be leaving us after doing one of them 15 years of service on the Conservation Commission to pursue other interests, essentially. So we're looking for actually up to 3 new members of the commission.
Okay.
And we also have 2 positions that are called alternates. And it's a nice training ground for somebody who's not quite sure if they want to jump in.
And start making decisions
and start
right
making
away.
decisions
Yes.
right away. You can start as an alternate. So in order to vote on projects, we need to have at least 4.
Yes.
So we're going to be tight at the
Right
end
at
of
quorum.
We're going to be right at quorum come July 1. So you don't have to have a background in conservation. You really just need to have an interest. It is a time commitment. We meet the first and third Wednesdays of the month in the evening. And there's a little homework you have to do as well. So I'm not trying to scare people away.
Right. But it is very important, actually,
Yeah.
in order for people to understand what it is they're being presented with.
Exactly.
To do some preparation.
Education is what we try to do the most, is to educate people on what to do on their properties, and why. And oftentimes people like the end product better after they've consulted with us. So
yeah, well, it's in everyone's interest, of course, to keep what we have as much as possible and not interfere with the environment too much. So
another goal or another task of the Conservation Commission is directing my department on how to manage over 1,000 acres of conservation land here in the town. And also So going out when we have community work days,
Mm,
getting their hands dirty a little bit, removing some invasives, maybe doing some plantings,
yes.
cleaning things up. So if you're a person who also likes to get their hands dirty,
Hmm.
this is a great commission for you.
It would be great to be on the commission, but people could also volunteer for those jobs even without being on the
I will
commission. Is
take
that
anybody.
correct?
Yes.
Yes.
For
Yes,
volunteer for
yes. And I know
volunteers.
people who have done that and enjoyed it very much.
Yes. So if you
Hmm.
can't commit to being on the commission, if you would like to help on volunteer work days, please contact me.
Hmm.
You can find my email on the conservation department page. You just click on my name and
Hmm.
it'll send an email to me.
Hmm. And that is Amy Uzowski at the Conservation Commission.
That is me.
Correct. Well, thank you so much, and I really hope that you get some more people. It's such an important commission, and
Thank,
thank you very much for your leadership of it.
thank you, Dinah.
We
Thanks for
appreciate
having me
all your
today.
work. Yeah. This is Dinah Lane from the Harwich Channel. Thank you so much.